1,000 tabs of mine.
All right. So thanks, Mario and Don, for connecting. Mario, you selected Don as your mentor through the app, and we're here with our good partner, Jonathan Jones, founder and executive director of the Uplift Movement, who's our partner on this Minnesota Department of Education grant. And so we're just starting to look at the app on your end. So thank you, Mario, for sharing your screen, showing us what the mentee side looks like. And what we were just talking about is the fact that in addition to the app kind of solving for the relational aspect of finding a good matched mentor, which you've done. We also try to make it easier for two busy educators to connect. And so as you have your selection here on my availability in the left side navigation bar, this pops up a calendar that you can indicate on that calendar which different slots in your upcoming schedule that you might be available, that you would be available to potentially connect with Don. And so Don has basically the parallel view on his side. And so once you have selected some slots and save those slots, you each would be able to request a mentorship session during a time that you have shared availability. So see if you can go ahead and select a block, and maybe do you all have an upcoming session in mind already? An upcoming time slot in mind already for
Um,
next session, next conversation?
No, we haven't scheduled one yet, but I do have a block in here for Saturday from 9 to 12, the 6th, that I put in here the first time I set this up, and I
Very
never
cool.
changed it. And I know Mario might be busy, he might be going to the picnic this Saturday, uh the fraternity sorority picnic, so he might not be available during that time. I don't think it's after that. But yeah, I do have it.
you
Uh
said nine to
Excellent. Excellent.
six.
Well, it's 9 to 12. That's kind of early on Saturday morning, but I
That's
figured
fine.
that we do things, as we can, put them together. So,
Cool. So
Dr. Rudy,
let's save a slot on Mario's end. But I
okay.
think also since did you say that you've already indicated your availability, Don, on your side?
Yes, I have it right for Saturday the 6th.
Okay, perfect. So let's just pick a slot on your end, Mario, just to see, so we can show what that looks like. Go to my availability, pick a slot that could work for you. You might want to pick one that doesn't necessarily work for Don, and then one within that window that Don mentioned, just so we can kind of show again for a little bit of orientation purposes to your fellow mentees what that looks like. And then go ahead and click on your edifier on the left side. There's Don. And if you click on where next to his name now, it says in this side, it says connect with them. Click
Hmm.
on and then scroll down.
So this is the bottom.
Okay, and then go back up.
Actually, let me
Okay,
move this
yep,
up.
there's a under his name now, it says schedule a meeting. So
Yep.
try that.
Oh,
And so
he's got
now
times in here.
yeah, exactly. So these are times that you know ahead of time Don's already available. So you don't have to be emailing each other. You don't have to worry about that delay and missing out that way. And then since he has that window available, which matches up with yours, you should be able to set up a session invite.
You can set up the meeting.
Yeah, let's try doing that. And
So,
the slot you had selected earlier was for the afternoon, which sounds like it's more morning that Don was talking about. Don, do you
I
all
did one.
have, is
I did
there,
one for 11 to 11:30, and then one for 3 to 3:30, just to see the
Yeah,
difference.
okay,
yeah.
great.
The morning one would be great if you want to just try to set it up. Then we can
Yeah.
follow through with it.
Cool.
Schedule a
And again, just
meeting.
to reiterate, the cool thing is either of you guys can initiate an invitation. Mentor or mentee can either side can initiate an invitation. So each of those
Nice.
30-minute slots in those windows are available here now to potentially send an invite request.
And I
Did you
just,
catch that, or was I moving
yeah,
too fast?
no, I received you just clicked on 9 to 12, and I
Yep.
just received a notification that says Mario wants to schedule a meeting with you. Please
Cool.
send please see the invite page. So I clicked on, bam, that's beautiful.
Excellent. And then Don, on your end, do you want to share your screen? Maybe we can
Sure,
switch over
sure.
and
I
show
would
what that
love to
looks
do
like.
that. I'll wait
Excellent.
till Mario let me know.
Yeah, you can go ahead because I'm waiting. Do I unshare my screen? Is that how it works?
No, we're good now.
Okay.
So
Great.
now we're seeing Don's side as the mentor, and so Don has a meeting invite in his meeting invites from Mario, which had just been set up, and so now Don has the opportunity to accept the invite.
Yep. So I will accept. Okay. Come on, let's accept it.
Excellent.
Okay.
So
Okay.
now that the meeting is set up, if you go to the upcoming mentoring sessions option on the left side,
Oh,
now
bingo.
that's set up, it's scheduled on both sides. And then all you have to do on when Saturday morning comes around is when you each click join meeting, that actually will pull Zoom up right inside the app because that Zoom is integrated into the app. And you'll just be able to have your a regular Zoom meeting, regular conversation. And then at the end of that session, when that 30 minutes, comes up, uh, as you close the meeting, each of you will get, again, that survey. So Mario will get a few questions just asking, how did the session go? Is this a good match, etc. And then Don will get the session survey that we mentioned, just checking, which of those 3 C's from our framework were touched on and which of those 4 M's from the framework will be touched on. I also want to mention that again, we want this to be a safe, confidential space, the sessions that you have. But we also want to make sure that Don can be a helpful advocate as needed. And so Don will get prompted to also document, is there a goal that we're working on, but also is there anything that Mario wants Don to share with leadership after the call? And so it could be nothing, but if there is something where you're kind of saying, hey, there's a kind of a, maybe a school topic that might need to be elevated to leadership, since we have several mentees, from your district, we would have the opportunity at each month to be able to say, hey, some of the guys, some of the mentees were mentioning this particular topic is something that the district or the school might want to work on. Can we talk about that? So we want to be a good partner for you, but trying to strike that balance between confidentiality and advocacy. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
Excellent. Excellent.
Okay. So let me ask you a question, Dr. Rudy. How do I, like, from my end, say that I've text Mario and he has something coming up and it was like on the same, he says, I need to talk with you right after school. It's going to be 3:30. I'm available, of course, all the time. So how on my end do I set up that particular meeting for that, that fly by night, quick session, urgent session?
Yeah, so we're still seeing Don's screen,
Right.
and Don has the ability to send an invitation the same way that Mario had sent one from his side. So let's check it out. Don, why don't you go ahead and take a look through the options on the left side navigation bar,
Yes.
and let's just show. Why don't you just show folks what it looks like? Click on your mentee.
There
And
we
you
go.
notice it could be pluralized. So again, right now, Don is starting off with one mentee. Don, over time, could actually take on additional mentees if he has bandwidth. And since Mario is his mentee, now that he clicks on that, that's one of the ways that you can set up an invitation, Don. So the same way that we had seen for Mario,
Oh,
a
okay.
little connect with them, you've got that too. And so if you click right there where you said, where you had connect with them, he also has that same option on his profile now. Schedule a meeting with Mario is on to the right side there. And so you can do the same thing on your side as a mentor.
Okay. And let me just get out of there. So
And then if you click on schedule meeting, I think Mario did set up a couple slots, one of
yes,
which may not
yes,
have
he
been
did.
booked.
And I'm seeing him right here.
There you
And
go.
so this is the one 11 to 11:30. I'm going to click on that because that's the time Mario preferred. And that should send him a bounce back to say, hey, right? I guess.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I got an email too.
Oh, you got an email? Wow.
Yep,
Okay.
it emailed my work email that you sent that. So then you go to upcoming.
Dr. Rudy,
Yes.
Is it set to their to work emails and personal?
I believe it's set up to whichever email address was used to set up their account on the app.
Okay.
Yep. But then, they certainly could set up a rule in the email to also share with another email if that was something that they're interested to do.
I want to make
At first now, so
Okay, so
I should have waited. My
I resumed the recording after a little pause there. Mario, can you go back and show your upcoming mentoring sessions again, just so we can see
Yep.
on this
So,
recording what that looks like?
and this was and Don brought that up because a lot of times, like, I might have something pop up and I'll reach out to him, and he's always been super flexible. Like, all right, well, we'll meet at this time.
Yes.
And so this is saying we scheduled the first meeting for 9. I called him. I said, hey, I can't do 9. And he'll go, well, how about 11? I'll say yes, so then I can cancel this one. And now we got the meeting for 11.
Excellent. Excellent. And can you go back to your dashboard?
Yep.
Let's just see what that looks like. Just give folks a couple more views. The top option on the left. And then if you notice on the right side where it says upcoming meetings, there is that blue underline for Saturday. So that just kind of gives you that visual preview and reminder when you glance in here. Hey, yeah, Saturday we've got something coming up, and you can click on that.
Yep.
Great. And then, yeah, this also gives a nice view if you could scroll up a little bit just to show the fact that we had kind of started out where I was showing you what kind of the super admin view looks like, but you'll see that in addition to us as program support team members having a dashboard, you guys have dashboards too. So you'll be able to see, Mario, the sessions that you're having, get affirmation about goals being set. And of course, Don will be able to see that as well. I'm gonna pause recording again, but really appreciate you guys, being trailblazers here, and also being willing to share out with others what this looks like, so they can be comfortable getting started using it.
Absolutely. I got y'all on a video too. It's just been a crazy week. I'm at a new school.